I was asking myself, why am I so great at prompting? And I will give it to a client and they will not get the same result that I got. It's because
Demir, do you have any frameworks or prompts to get high-quality responses from ChatGPT?
AI prompting is going to take us back to the classics. My prediction for the future is that actually everything that's important is going to become sort of that classical definition of education. The idea of when universities first came about was that you wanted to be well-rounded. The idea was you had ethics and philosophy and logic. There was math, there was science. You were taught the scientific method. So a lot of the people who are known for the classics, they're like, wait, okay, so this guy wrote philosophy, but he also was like a famous mathematician. He was also a scientist and an early physicist. So these guys didn't see the boundaries that we have today of like, oh, you're a physicist or you're a mathematician. I think that what we will need to do is lean more into being generalists, because I think what's going to happen is that AI is going to become so good. I heard this quote, I'm stealing this. It's going to go from every person has one amazing executive assistant, that's like the next year or two, to every person has what is effectively a 10-person company at their disposal, to every person has a 10,000 person company at their disposal. I mean, just imagine right now if you were somehow the CEO and of a company, we have 10,000 people and all of this resource. What do you want to do, boss? I think most people would be like, I don't know, because they've stopped thinking in these creative sort of like lateral ways where they're coming up with ideas and envisioning how the future could be different. And like, we're really going to need to sit on top of this intelligence, which is going to require us to step into the part of the human brain that is uniquely human, the parts around creativity, ethics, empathy, right? Like all of this kind of stuff. In the sciences, I think we won't compete in the sciences that are executional sciences like engineering as much as we'll compete in the creative sciences like how do we create new theorems or how do we break into different areas of science and math that really require us to think outside of the box. When it comes to prompting AI, so I really went out there, but I'm going to bring it back in. So if I went all the way out to, I think the future is you need to be somebody so well-rounded that you could direct a team of the labor and the intelligence of 10,000 people, and you are worthy of that. Meaning your ideas are creative enough to put that to good use. Your ethics are founded enough and your philosophies are grounded enough that you could do that. Like that's the level of thinker that you are. So zooming all the way back to how we prompt today, I think even today, basic prompting invites us to step into the Socratic method. A lot of it is just asking the right questions. I was asking myself, why am I so great at prompting? And I will give it to a client and they will not get the same result that I got. It's because I ask better questions. And that is a unique skill. Even asking questions is a form of intelligence that's uniquely human. It's this curiosity. It's also, you have to reframe yourself a lot and say like, okay, what's the frame here? Your questions are always framing up what the answer could be. I love this quote, high quality questions yield high quality answers. I would say for a lot of people, if you want to get good at prompting an AI, start by going into the AI and asking it to teach you about the Socratic method and how to get good at asking questions, because frankly, that is 90% of getting great responses from an AI is just starting by asking it really high quality questions.